T-E-E-N-T-I-T-A-N-S. Coming down from the ceiling. Yo. Good morning, Candy's Bards. And today we're going to be discussing a really important topic. Yeah, just shocked you. It's not a reaction video, right? We're going to be talking about video games. Well, not video games, just kind of games in general. And we're going to get into this topic through video games. And we'll do some awkward transition right here, because that's how I feel. Video games are the most common form of games to date because they're so easy to get in touch with. You on a PC, you've been playing video games most likely. You on a phone, you're probably playing video games. You own a system, video games. It's not that hard to get in touch with video games. So when it comes to hearing about games, the first thing most people's mind go to is a video game, such as something on your PS4 or something on your Xbox One. And for older generations, sometimes it's even something on your GameCube. Yeah, the cord, it's really not that long, so, GameCube. Even though this is a Smash Bros. Controller, yes, it's hooked up to an original GameCube. And I pull out a PS2 controller, but, oh my god, those cords are so short. Please, don't make me struggle. Yes, my scenery changed, and I changed position. And pants. Hey, but only because I wanted to say the next thing I was introduced to, well, one of the things I was introduced to at 5. And I totally forgot one of the things. So, un momento, I have returned. So you see these little things right here? Put them closer for you. And a little thing right there. These bad boys right here. Cost some money. If you were addicted, you cheated kids out of them. I was one of those kids. Didn't get cheated out of them though. Too smart to be cheated out of cards. But that is Yu-Gi-Oh! That is TCG, a trading card game. Yes, they exist. These are also pretty popular, so I expect most of you to understand what TCGs are. You have popular TCGs such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic. Force of Will is becoming more popular. And then you have less popular TCGs such as Vice Wars. What is it? What do you call it? Vanguard. Buddy Fight. And there's like one more. I can't even remember. Oh, there was a Chaotic Series. There's Zatch Bell. Yes, half of these I'm naming, I do own. So don't judge me. There's one, and I can't remember its name right. No, wait, that was Force of Will. That's Force of Will. Never mind, I already said it, Force of Will. That hat has a card game. It's pretty fire, pretty fun. And I think that should be it. If there are more card games that I don't know about, I may need to get into them. And you may need to, the Dragon Ball Super card game also recently dropped. I need to cop, but no one wants to play it with me, and I live very far from a bunch of people who actually watch me. So, yeah. Those are card games. They're fire. Another thing I got introduced, you'll probably call this more not so much a game and more of a toy. But it feels like a game if you're actually doing it with someone else. And if you have multiple, you can practice strength, ripping, and I kind of gave a hint there, and like mixing and matching. And the thing I am talking about is your favorite kid toy, Beyblades. Yes, fam, I was introduced to Beyblades at a very young age when they were all plastic, and now we got this metal shit that can kill a nigga. Pause, I shouldn't have said all those words because kids. But we got all this metal that can hurt you, basically, now. And it's fire. It is fire. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit of footage of me doing this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure I can make it bounce out of this thing. Sorry for like this awkward bad angle. Just, I don't have a tripod. So there's a broken one. There's a broken one. And my other broken one that was in their first one. And now it's just gonna eat him. Eat his face. Eat his face. You know what really makes this so fun? Just doing that. Yeah, if you're wondering how many more times I can do this, quite a few. It's a Bay Battle Royale! Oh, this is funny. Pretty sure that'll stop before I launch this one. If I can't launch this one in time, then I guess it'll stop. Get it! Oh. That one's over there. Is it disqualified because it bounced out? In normal rules it would be, but in this situation, you are the winner! I feel like that was great. Speaking of great, I got one thing to do. That something is now done. There it is. I have a shiny big forehead. Now, we're going to go into the next layer of games. And these are the rage-inducing, friendship-ending, hatred games. And we call them board games. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Monopoly. Risk. Axis and Allies. Diplomacy. Board games, guys. These were the games that ended friendships before Mario Kart was ever invented. These were the games that made you hate each other for weeks upon weeks and you never talked to your buddy, who was the only buddy who played that game with you, for weeks. A moment of silence for the board games. Okay, now, you know, board games. Would checkers and chess be considered board games since they're played on boards? I love me some chess. Hey! Yeah, but board games. Something different. Something different. You know, a lot of people still play board games, just like card games. In some TCG, no, I won't say most. In some TCG, some of these things are popular. Some of them are overly popular, like Monopoly, and Risk, and the ones I was basically able to name. Then you have like Twister, which isn't really a board game. That's more like a body game. Chutes and Ladders. These are, you know, the games that you will play. Now, we're going to get into our next layer of video games in a second once I do something else. AOT hat on. I can get into the oldest type of game on this list, and that is your tabletop. Your tabletop gaming. Even though you have your popular ones, D&D, Warhammer, there are more. There are lots. Shadowrun, Pokemon Tabletop, and there are more that I can't even name. But they are great, and they are fun. Most tabletops are role-playing games. So you know those JRPGs you love so much where the characters, basically something you get to play. Think of it more like Fire Emblem. You kind of build this character up into what you want it to be. The newer Fire Emblems. Yeah. What's your character? Because you start off as a tactician, you can kind of turn into damn near anything. It's basically like that, but you're damn near anything when you start. And most of them are reasonable. I'm mainly speaking on D&D. Because I've been playing that more than the others. Shadowrun, we've been playing a little bit. Me, Sasquatch games, and Super Doom. Along with our female friend who does not like being on camera. So I will not say her name out of respect. The D&D campaigns can be fun, and they can be stressful. But most tabletop games are very strategical. And not strategical like how you would play a video game. They're more like on card game strategy. Like you want to have stuff built, ready to go. Like when you build that Yu-Gi-Oh deck, you want to make that deck like a 3-turn deck. That's basically how you're thinking. Like how fast could I be able to end a fight with the least amount of resources used? Like if you have an ability that's only once a day, but you got to use that to end one fight, but you got like 3 more encounters this session that you don't know about because you're not the DM. You're kind of like that. Boom, flash in the pan. You do it, you're done. You managed in that encounter, but that was only that encounter. So yes, tabletops are highly strategical. And don't get me started on Warhammer. You gotta plan, you gotta build. But the fun thing about most tabletops is that half of us take caution to the wind and are kind of like, hey, guess what? I honestly don't care about half of these itty bitty tiny bitty baby rules. And we homebrew. Almost everyone homebrews. The only people that play by the book 100% is I can't remember. I believe it's I forgot the name. If someone remembers the name, type it in the comments below to help everyone else out, because I am stumped. Will be the video on games. If you want me to go into detail about anything, leave it in the comments. I'll go into deeper detail on it. I will be doing reactions still when I feel like it, because I don't want to really be a react channel. I just kind of do that because, not gonna lie, even with editing and watching a video and all that, I can pump out a bunch of reaction videos faster than I can pump out a skit, faster than I can pump out a video like this, because in a reaction video I'll probably already be done editing, processing, and uploading. And way faster than I can record me playing Pokemon. Because one, I'm sitting there for like 15-20 minutes playing the game, then I gotta go through, wait for my recording to render, put it there, wait for the edited version to render, and then upload it and wait for that to upload, which usually takes an hour with my internet. So, a little struggle there, which is why I'm kind of like slowing down in the Pokemon. There might, emphasis on might, be an episode tomorrow. I'm gonna walk into the kitchen. There might be an episode tomorrow. Emphasis on might. It depends on how I feel, because I have D&D today with Super Doom and Sasquatch. I don't know if we'll be streaming. We might not, but he does still have content there, and if you want to go look at the last stream we did, it's up. If you want to look at the recording he made, it's also up, of us playing D&D, having fun. You know, subscribe to the gang. If you like what I do, they're doing pretty much other things I do, and some of them are doing it better. Super Doom actually has a capture card, so he doesn't have to use emulators. Oh my god, I can't speak. I use my phone for everything, including recording my music. I do so many different things that I feel like my channel is not suitable for everyone, because like I do too much. I don't do one thing and just keep doing it. I do this and that and that and this. And I like doing that and that and that and this. Like, I like uploading my music. I need to make another music video soon. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have the help or people who can act. Because my last music video was trash, looking from an acting standpoint, a videography standpoint. It's just bad. Even though it looks good to people who can't do it, it's still bad to me. And I want to make it better. But that's what I'm doing. I'm getting better. I'm learning to work with what I got. So, I am kind of in the brainstorming process of a new music project. But I'll give more information on that later, when I actually have solidified the idea. You know, me and my turtle are just gonna be chilling the rest of the day. This will be the only video up today. Sadly, sorry. I apologize. I will probably do a reaction video Thursday, and probably another video like this where I just kind of go on like a little tangent about some things I want to talk about. Like, I love games. Don't get me wrong. Games are like my life. They've been my life since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say thank you for watching, and this is KB signing off in the kitchen. Bye. Yo, KB. So damn cute. What's good, Milo? Yeah, I see you talking. Yeah, the world can see you too. What's good? What? You know, couldn't walk 1,000 miles in my shoes if you tried. Nope. Yeah, let go. KB spit. What? On that real shit. Yo, this the kill shit. Wait, this the kill switch. Yo, this the kill switch. When niggas say chillin' when I hop up in this thing, I be chillin' like a